Hi, this is the 10-minute or so preview of the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. It's not a 10-minute podcast that just ends abruptly. The full episode is on Patreon, which you can sign up to for just £2 a month. That's 50 pence an episode. The reason it's on Patreon is so that people can't complain. You've got some skin in the game. It's a bit out there and we will upset people. So if you're paying for it, that means you're on board, you know what's going, and it supports the podcast. So sign up, get involved, and you get loads of exclusive stuff. We're doing cartoons now. Get involved. Thank you. I love you. Hello?
Yes, good morning, David.
Morning, William. I should have known it was you because it says it on the phone.
Yes, David. I do find it rather odd how you're always surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like the old days. You know, when you just pick up the phone and you wouldn't know who it was before caller ID was a thing.
Yes, I do recall those days, and there is some fondness. But I would much rather you pick up the phone and say, "Hello, William." You know, something with a little more enthusiasm.
Well, I'm always worried that I've done something wrong. That's a big thing with me. When I answer the phone, I think, "Oh fuck, have I done something wrong now?"
No, David, you haven't done anything wrong for quite a while now. It's quite refreshing. I've got some good news, David.
Oh, good. That's great. I love good news.
Yes, we at BBC Radio Derby have managed to attain exclusive rights to the Winter Paralympics.
Right. What does that mean for me?
Well, David, it means that you're going on a little trip to Italy.
No. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Why not, David?
I haven't got a passport for a start, and also I can't be around disabled people.
David, can you explain this? I don't understand.
This is going to sound really weird, right? But I work with a guy with cerebral palsy in a call centre, and ever since then, I've developed a phobia to the disabled.
David, that doesn't sound like a real thing.
No, it is a real thing. It's a real thing. It's a very unusual thing. It's trauma-based, and when I'm in the physical presence of disabled people, I start sweating, I come out in a rash, I can't talk, my throat closes up, I get like an anaphylactic shock.
You get an anaphylactic shock from the disabled?
Yeah, it's really rare and I can't do it now.
Right, okay. I suppose we could task Monty with it. Monty could do it.
I'm sure Monty would love it.
Yes, he was saying the other day how much he likes outside broadcasting and live broadcasting. So I tell you what, let's get Monty involved.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. I tell you what, how about I break the news to him on air? I'm sure he'll love that because he loves the live stuff.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea, David. I'm very sorry if my mentioning the disabled has triggered any of your allergies.
No, it's totally fine. It's just that I don't like talking about it.
No, that's totally fine, David. Well, David, keep up the good work, and you take care of yourself, and stay away from the disabled.
Oh, don't worry about that. I hate them.
Okay, David, take care.
All right, bye.
In Derbyshire and East Staffordshire, BBC Radio Derby. Start your day right with Dave Longley and HIV positive vibes. He's up with the sun, he's feeling alive. One pill a day and he's ready to thrive. His immune system's solid, his energy's high. He's undetectable, no need to deny. Toast in the toaster, kettle on the boil. Dave's on the air, bringing laughter and spoil. He's sharp, he's warm, he's living out loud. Dave Longley in the morning, steady and proud. Da-da-da, Dave Longley, no stigma, just strength, just positive vibes. Da-da-da, Dave Longley, no stigma, just strength, just positive vibes.
Good morning and welcome to the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and wagwan to you and yours.
HIV positive vibes.
Welcome to the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. And on today's show, we are talking about taking chances, trying before buying, and not slagging off something until you've had a chance to sample it. Often said, but rarely implemented, don't knock it until you've tried it. I remember my first night in prison and my cellmate talking me into something that I'd never done before. Fast forward almost a year now, and I'm doing it on an almost daily basis. And as a result, I want to hear from you. What have you knocked until you tried, and what will you never try but always knock? Have you knocked, tried, and continued to knock, or did you try, knock, and try again? Drop a comment on the Facebook page or call in, and maybe I will talk to you live on BBC Radio Derby about the topic for today's show. Don't knock it until you've tried it. But before any of that, we need to make sure that you can get to where you want to go with the least amount of disruption possible. So let's go over and get your travel news.
BBC Radio Derby travel news.
That's right, it's travel time. And in Derby city centre, there's a lot of congestion as the gay diabetes charity Sugar Puffs is offering free insulin with every handjob they give out to a straight man. With many a Derby resident on the wrong side of the BMI chart, the queues are stretching for miles around the city centre, which is causing big disruption as thousands of porkers line up to get their cocks wanked by a bunch of type 2 faggots. So avoid Derby city centre if you can. In Simpfin, by the Big Asda, nobody is allowed in or out of the car park as bomb disposal experts try to defuse Ibrahim al-Safaha. Ibrahim had been out on the lash for his stag do when his mate stitched him up good and proper by stripping him naked, chaining him to a lamppost and chucking a suicide vest on him and then leaving him behind with just a wireless Bluetooth speaker pumping out Allahu Akbar on repeat. Local residents thought it was a humorous joke until Ibrahim pointed out that the suicide vest was real. Traffic in the area is at a standstill, so avoid if you can. And just want to say, great banter from those lads. You've got to admire that level of dedication to a stag prank. And finally, in Duffield, there are delays as your mum fell over last night when leaving the chip shop. Several ruptured gas lines, broken sewage pipes, and shattered glasses everywhere as the cleanup operation begins. 2 people are still missing and feared dead, having most likely suffocated in the folds of your mum's ginormous thighs. That is all your travel for today. We can now go over to the Facebook page for some of your comments about don't knock it until you've tried it. First comment here is from Saeed Mustafa Yunus, local Labour MP for Derby South. He's posted, how about mass Islamic immigration? Don't knock it until you've tried it. Thank you, Saeed, for that comment. That's going to go down well with our Swedish listeners. Barry from Long Eaton has posted here, I was banging on at my wife for years to try anal sex. She said it looked really painful on all the porn we watched, but that was because I only watched massive cocks slamming into tiny women with tight little arses. She's a big gal with a gaping anus, and I have a tiny cock. I kept saying, don't knock it until you've tried it, really putting the pressure on until finally she relented when I stuck my cock in her arse and she projectile diarrheaed all over me. What I'm saying is always try things because this is how we found out we both love scat. Fucking hell, that's a comment and a half. Thank you, Barry, for that comment. Sorry for my spastic reading there. Samantha in Simpson has written on her Facebook page, I tried black but never went back. The cocoa butter ruined my sheets and now I have AIDS. Thank you, Samantha, for that comment. And the final comment for now reads, age is just a number, size an inconvenience, body hair a cumbersome bother, and flights to Cambodia have never been cheaper. Don't knock it till you've tried it. That comment there from Tom Binns. Tom, thank you very much.
In Derbyshire and East Staffordshire, BBC Radio Derby.
On the topic of Don't Knock It Until You've Tried It, we're going to bring in an expert. Good morning, Opinion Cow. Opinion Cow, don't knock it till you've tried it. Yeah, I think it is a phrase that we use a lot, and it's useful for taking a brave step. What have you tried that you previously knocked? You tried seeing it from Israel's point of view. Okay, and what happened? I don't think that is what we should do, Opinion Cow. I think that's anti-Semitic. 6 million is the agreed number, okay? I don't know what problem you have with that. It's a lot, Opinion Cow. Yes, there's still some left, of course, but it's a small number, and we did... Look, we shouldn't wipe out any life form, let alone a religious life form. They don't control the world. What are you talking about? Right, okay, Opinion Cow, we're going to leave it there. This is an ongoing thing. I'm sick of it, right? I thought this would be fun, and you've brought it all down now. Opinion Cow, thank you very much. That is Opinion Cow, and that's how Opinion Cow sees the world, okay? And there's not much we can do about that. It's on each individual to educate themselves, okay? How should you see the world? Well, you should see the world through the eyes of the BBC, of course. The BBC is bound by its charter to be impartial, and in no way would we ever lie to you. But the news is only as good as the journalist who collates it and then the broadcaster who reads it. So, let's find out what's going on in the world as we go over to our first batch of news headlines with the inadmissible, inalienable, and inappreciable Monty Astor.
From the BBC News Centre in Derby, this is the headlines with Monty Astor.
Good morning, Curtin. How are you? How's the cricket, old boy? Oh, I can't hear you. Listen, Gadget, I don't know if you know. I've been chatting to my good friend William, who runs the radio station, and we got chatting over the weekend. Due to the success of the Erewash Valley Beaver story, I don't know if you recall a few weeks ago, you might have missed it. I don't remember if you were there or not, what with your poor timekeeping. But basically, I was chatting to William, and you know how these things are. You have a couple of sherries, you got some snow out, and you have a few business ideas. But anyway, the Erewash Valley Beaver story was a big success. A lot of people tuned in to hear what they thought was going to be the release of the beavers into Erewash Valley, and what transpired was a beaver massacre, as it were. Very successful. We are expecting nominations for awarding for the coverage of that story. Anyway, my point is, when I was chatting to William, we did discuss covering some more live events. So keep your ear to the ground. Oh boy, there will be some more opportunity to go live and rectify the mistakes you made during the Erewash Valley Beaver story. But in that same vein, Gurjit, I must extend my apology to you, as we did secure some tickets to an event at the weekend to which you were not invited, not because we don't respect you. Merely the number of tickets we could get was limited to 4, and Raymond has to come. You know, we are one, and Raymond came along, and his 2 teenage daughters wanted to come as well. So, anyway, you were not there, and we decided we would do it ourselves. Unfortunately, the footage has been lost. Thank you for that, Raymond. But it's probably for the best. We're covering the BAFTA Awards. I had a little too much to drink beforehand and shouted something I shouldn't have at a couple of gentlemen on stage who were presenting an award. Luckily for me, Raymond was there, and his good friend John was also in the audience, who luckily has something called Tourette's syndrome. And he was able to take some of the flack for me, but on an official level, those tapes have been lost. So apologies for that, Gurgit, if you were expecting coverage of the BAFTA. Okay, I don't know what your... is that a no? I think that's a no. You're wobbling your head again. I think that's a no. Yes, I don't know if you were expecting it. I'm sorry you didn't get invited. Anyway, we should crack on with the news, shouldn't we, Gurgit? So press play on the backing track to the news, and I will begin. Good morning. I'm Monty Astor, and these are your headlines. The UK government has announced a ban on incest simulation porn, and my condolences go out to you, Gurgit, again. I know you people like this kind of thing, and not just in pornography, in real life. And the statistics show, these things happening all around the world, especially in your community. But incest simulation porn has been banned, I'm afraid. So, as I said, my condolences go out to you, Gurgit. I know what you people are like. But they're making a crackdown on unsafe adult content. I think it's very short-sighted by the government to do this, because, as we know, the Labour government, their voters very much into this kind of thing. So this could only harm them in the long run. But maybe that's what they're looking for, Maybe that's what Keir Starmer's trying to do. Plunder the British economy and then fuck off into the sunset. That's the sort of thing a left-wing government does. But anyway, they've tabled an amendment, which means it will be an offence to possess or publish pornography depicting incest or sexual activity between family members. So, again, do be careful, Gurgit. But they have made recent changes to the Online Safety Act, which came in last year. Disastrous launch. I remember it well. The government had not provided all of the guidance necessary to all of the websites, and some websites ended up, getting themselves into a bit of strife. I do believe they had to publish a list of all the places you didn't need a VPN for, which, was quite embarrassing for the government, because everybody went on those websites. Anyway, this, and also, you remember the flag painting? That only happened 2 weeks after the Online Safety Act. Yeah, it's a bloody nightmare signing up for a VPN, I can tell you that. And you saw, that's what happened 2 weeks later. People were out painting roundabouts. But you should have seen the way they were shaking those spray cans. So I expect protests this year from the Asian community over this. So keep an eye out. Why are you waving at me, Gurgit? You know you're being... Oh, is that what we got time for? Oh, okay. Listen, these have been your headlines. There'll be more later, won't there? Yes, more headlines later. So, anyway, these have been your headlines. I've been Monty Astor. Tune in for more later. Over and out. I know it's a cultural thing, Gurgit, but you shouldn't warp your mind with that perverted stuff. Stick to something simple like squirting.
In Derbyshire and East Staffordshire, BBC Radio Derby.
That was Monty Astor there with our news headlines. We can now go over to our first call. And on the line, from somewhere in Derby, an undisclosed location, Yoel. Yoel, is that your name, Yoel?
Hello, David. It is Yoel here.
Hello, Yoel. We're talking today about don't knock it until you've tried it.
Yes, I had to Google what this means, but it apparently means don't be cross with somebody for trying something until you yourself have tried it.
Don't dismiss something that you've not tried. Don't say, oh, I don't like horror films when you've not watched one. Give one a try, that kind of thing.
Yes, this kind of thing. I was calling up. My father used to have a very similar. He would have a similar phrase that he would say. He would say, "Before you criticize a man, walk a mile in his shoes."
Right, yes, very good, yeah. From your accent, Yoel, were shoes in plentiful supply?
We would get a big batch order once a year
Right.
at around Christmas time, which we knew it was happening, you know. But
Yeah.
I would like to just say, I don't knock until you try. Beaver.
I beg your pardon?
Beaver is a delicacy in my village.
Beaver?
Yes, beaver.
So, non-disclosed location in Dark. Are you on the fucking run?
I cannot comment on that at the moment, David. But I was just saying, you know, beaver is a great delicacy. Where
You
I'm
eat beaver? You eat beaver?
Yes, I eat the beaver. Have you tried the beaver, David?
No! God, no! What animal would eat beaver?
Well, I don't know. Given the topic of your show, David, I don't know why you would not.
Ah, you've got to draw a line. You've got to draw a line, Yoel. Come on. Where are you from?
I am from Eritrea.
Where?
Eritrea.
Right, okay, Eritrea. Well, I know what goes on there. I know what
Yes.
you eat.
Yes, we import the beaver from Canada. That is and it is a local delicacy. What we like to do is import the beaver and eat the beaver. It is a great honor to receive the tail of the beaver.
So, when you're not eating beaver, you're eating bushmeat.
Yes, but sometimes we like a break from the bushmeat, so we try the beaver. And like I said, David, if you're going to do a show about not knocking until you have tried, then I would suggest to you, sir, that you do not knock until you try.
Well, you know, I'm not saying that beaver wouldn't be delicious. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I'm knocking the cultural practice of eating beaver. That's what I'm doing. So I am perhaps being semantic in my delineation, but I think what you do is absolutely disgusting.
Well, you are entitled to your opinion, David, but I really would suggest you come down to the beaver shack and try some beaver. Or you know the beaver down.
I tell you, if you like beaver so much, go back to Eritrea.
Unfortunately, David, I cannot do this right now. I have they are after me, which again, David, I would say don't knock until you've tried, and I will encourage my brothers and sisters. Well, not so much my sisters, but my brothers to think about what it is like. A lot of people from Eritrea, they knock it until they try the gay sex.
Oh, so you are you're seeking asylum.
I'm indeed seeking asylum, David.
Okay.
I am here to do two things: to get with the man and eat beaver.
Well, so you've got me halfway there, but I think there's certain things when you come over to this country. If you want to come over to this country, suck cock, lick bum holes, daisy chains, bukkake, reaming, rusty trombones, all of that, totally fine, totally acceptable. I don't think anyone will bat an eyelid. You can't eat beavers.
Well, unfortunately, David, you can't eat beavers. I don't know if you know, but there was a recent release of beavers. And it was covered greatly in the media. And we headed down and we were able to feast.
Well, I am painfully aware of this seismic happening in my local area. What was not part of the plan was for homosexual illegal migrants, which now I know are homosexual asylum seekers, so I'm slightly on the fence about that. You were not supposed to catch them and eat them. Okay, you were supposed to leave them alone. You can't just go to a lake, grab a duck because you fancy some duck. You can't just go to a horse track and nick a horse because you fancy a bit of horse. In this country, Yoel, we buy our meats from a butcher or a supermarket or a butcher in a supermarket. You can't just go out and grab what you want.
Well, this is where I believe that our cultures differ. Because over in Eritrea, we cannot have a butcher. You cannot go to the supermarket. You have to go and get the food yourself. Apart from the beaver, which is imported. But I had not tried Eurasian beaver before, and it was delicious. And I gave the tail to my brother as a mark of respect to him.
Yoel,
it was a beautiful day.
Do you want to stay in this country?
Of course I want to stay in this country, David. Why
Stop
would I
eating
not
beavers then! Just stop it! Stop it! I want you to live in safety and unbridled sexual pleasure. I do not want you eating beavers. They've just come back. You can't eat them, Yoel. So make up your mind.
Are you saying you would rather me go back to Eritrea than enjoy a cultural delicacy of which I've come accustomed to?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Yoel. I'm saying you need to make a choice. Do you prefer orgasms or food?
I think both are necessities to life. But as I will reiterate from before, David, unless you have tried the beaver, I don't think you can criticize a man because it is a very tasty meat. It is very
Okay. In the spirit of things, Yoel, as we both have a similar lifestyle, how about we meet and you cook me some beaver?
Oh, this would be lovely, David. Unfortunately, we have to catch a beaver first. I believe there is only one on the loose, but I will work my hardest to catch the beaver.
No. Leave that beaver alone. I mean, that beaver's going to commit suicide. It's the only one out there. It'll
Yes,
just be building
possibly.
dams for nothing. It's going to be building dams for nothing. It's going to be building a dam and then going, well, now what do I do? It's got nothing. Anyway, right? I will chat to my Canadian colleagues in over at the CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and I will ask them to send over some beaver. Once I've got the beaver, I will contact you and you can prepare it in the traditional sense, and I will stop knocking it until I've tried it.
This is perfect, David. Together we can talk people into... we can change the minds of the British people. They already look down on us for all the free things we get. But now, if they try the beaver, perhaps we can start a revolution in the country. More people will eat beaver.
Yes, and I don't want you to think I have an ulterior motive, okay? But after we've eaten the beaver, I would like to take you to a nightclub.
And I would love to attend the nightclub with you, David. I would love to go. It will be great for us to get together. We can eat the beaver and then eat the ass. That will be my dream.
It sounds like a date, Yoel. Sounds like a date. Thank you for calling in, Yoel. You've challenged me. You've challenged what this whole show can be about. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, David. I cannot wait for this. Once we get the beaver, we will together eat the beaver, and you can have the tail.
That is, well, I mean,
I will give you the tail, and then you can give me your tail.
Oh, Yoel. Not on the air. Not on the air.
I like to flirt openly, because I cannot do it back home. They will chop off my head.
Well, you know what? Fuck Eritrea. Yoel, I cannot wait to have your cock inside my anus.
I cannot wait to put it in you, David. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. Yoel, thank you for your call.
Thank you so much, David.
That was Yoel with... you know, he really called me on it. Don't knock it till you've tried it. I'm going to have to try some beaver and have a good time with Yoel. We're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, I'll give you your weather.
In Derbyshire and East Staffordshire, BBC Radio Derby.
This brings us to the end of the preview. If you would like to listen to the whole episode, which includes FGM of the Week, Monty Astor reading the news headlines, extra conversations, adverts, jokes, everything you want from a podcast that isn't just two cunts talking, sign up to the Patreon. £2 a month is the entry level. It might go up to £3 in the new year, so get involved now while the price is low. Please, I love you.
In Derbyshire.